Welcome to News Niger TV. Listen to the news headline. Federal government not sincere on SARS reforms. FG not sincere on SARS reforms. The Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer, Deputy Commissioner of Police Frank Mba, said yesterday that the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS) cannot be scrapped because of its potency in combating criminality and deadly criminal gangs in this country. The police scribe spoke as Alliance for Survival of COVID-19 and Beyond ASCAP, led by human rights activist Femi Falana, SAN, said the federal government was not sincere in reforming the special police unit. However, Mba disclosed that the police headquarters was currently reforming the operation of SARS officers nationwide to curtail their excesses. Speaking during an Instagram live chat with Nigerian artist Aziz Fashola aka Naira Marley, DCP Mba advised Nigerians to take video recordings of SARS operatives who abuse their fundamental human rights as long as it is safe to do so. Recall that the singer cancelled a planned demonstration against SARS infractions and molestations bid for yesterday. Following the excesses of its operatives, the Inspector General of Police Momodu Adamu had banned SARS personnel from engaging in routine patrol, stop and search, mounting of road blocks and traffic checks with immediate effect, emphasizing that the IGP and the force were committed to reforming SARS. Mba said, "What we need to do is to reform SARS and make them responsible and work in accordance with laid down procedures. We need them to continue to respond to violent crimes. We need them to continue to respond to armed robberies. We need them to continue to respond to kidnapping." During the interaction, Naira Marley agreed that the special arms of the police should not be scrapped but reformed, saying, "You talk about End SARS. You cannot end SARS, but let us ask for reforms. Why do you want to end SARS? Are you an armed robber?" he queried, while expressing support for the directive of the IGP to get SARS operative off the road. Naira Marley said SARS is a special arm that should only come out during robbery incidents. He also urged the police to give an update on SARS operatives who had been arrested and compensate families of victims allegedly killed by the SARS officers. Meanwhile, a leading civil rights movement, Alliance for Survival of COVID-19 and Beyond ASCAP, led by Femi Falana, said yesterday that the Inspector General of Police IGP Momodu Adamu was not sincere in his latest ban of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS). ASCAP, in a statement signed by its chairman, Mr. Femi Falana S.San, said it was not the first time the Police High Command had issued such orders banning the squad, noting that each time the repressive operatives returned to the streets to torment the people. The group said gross violations of human rights were linked to SARS, and that a change of structure without fundamental change of the operatives of the structure would soon make the problem to recur. The Police High Command has banned SARS several times. It has become a ritual, but SARS continues to operate under different names of structure. What we see is like removing sour wine and putting it in the same old rusty bottles. Nothing remarkable has changed in the police command structure that aids all forms of repressions and extrajudicial killing, ASCAP said. The group recalled that following public outcry in 2018 against indiscriminate arrest and detention, extortion and extrajudicial killings, as well as other horrendous human rights abuse perpetrated by operatives of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS), the federal government responded by setting up the Presidential Panel of Inquiry to investigate all complaints of human rights issues. It noted that many Nigerians submitted reports and memoranda and gave clear evidence of police abuse under regretted police abuse, but regretted that the recommendations were yet to be implemented in 2020. ASCAP said some of the recommendations made included the dismissal of 37 police officers from the force and the prosecution of 24 others, investigation of 22 officers involved in the violations of human rights of innocent citizens, payment of compensations of various sums in 45 complaints, and tender of public apologies in 5 complaints, and compliance with court orders in 5 matters. Other recommendations were the setting up of state and local government police and renaming of SARS to Anti-Robbery Section (ARS), which should operate under the intelligence unit of police force. The group lamented that though recommendations were accepted by President Muhammadu Buhari on June 3, 2019, nothing has been done since then. The Inspector General of Police and the Solicitor General of the Federation Permanent Secretary, Federation Ministry of Justice, were mandated to engage the National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) for a strategy of implementation within 3 months. To declare a ban on SARS again is nothing but policy somersault. It does not show effective leadership, neither does it portray the police authority as consistent, ASCAP said. The group said if the reports were implemented, it would have addressed major problems associated with the operating system of SARS and bring an end to its oppressive and inhuman modalities. ASCAP said the policy flaws of the police were an indication that the force cannot redeem itself, calling on the federal government to strengthen the National Human Rights Commission Act so was to empower the group to be able to deal with issues of human rights violations associated with state actors. Wow. So this news was very interesting. As federal government as federal government says they cannot end SARS, but they can reform SARS, like adjust and make amendments concerning every members of the SARS, and as well change the name from SARS to ARS. The Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer, Deputy Commissioner of Police Frank Umba, spoke with Naira Marley on Instagram yesterday as agreed, and they both discussed more about the SARS and the killing and brutalities. Where I guess they've later convinced Naira Marley, because as read and as heard from the news, it was told that I think Naira Marley has concurred with them that they shouldn't end SARS again, but they should make sure that SARS will be mainly for anti-robbery and not for road detection, road searching, and some other things. I think this issue has once happened then in 2019 or 2019, because they said the President Muhammadu Buhari has not made any step against this. I think he was gonna make step against this now, since well, this thing is kind of funny. SARS has been changed to anti-robbery section, not SARS again. It's now anti-robbery section, ARS. That would be kind of good. That would be good. So now they are not banning SARS again, because SARS cannot be banned. Cannot ban SARS. SARS cannot be banned. So SARS cannot be banned. We can only amend things and make things okay, like do every necessary corrections and treat fellow Nigerians nicely. I think that's what we can do. We should stop killing and stop all every other thing, because SARS are majorly for criminal gangs to combat with the criminal bands and solve every brutality of which the police might not be able to do. So like traffic checking, I think that's meant for the police, because now I think there will be specifications, there will be area hospitalizations for each department now, for the police and the ARS, the anti-robbery section of the search. The conversation of Femi Falana and Naira Marley yesterday on Instagram. Conversation of Femi Falana and Naira Marley on Instagram. I think I'm just trying to stroll down and see what was said there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think there's now right for every Nigerian citizen to make video of the SARS, of whoever SARS that is harassing them. So as long as the governments are now in support of this, so they cannot now make videos of any SARS that is harassing them and maybe kind of escape so as not to be killed, and send it to the judiciary, and steps will be taken. So just to avoid molestations and every billings for the day. I think that will be good. So thanks for listening at News Nigeria TV. Kindly subscribe, like, and drop your comment in the comment section. Please subscribe. Thanks.